So cute. Oh, what's up, everyone? We are
What we
back
doing?
today with another video.
Hey yeah, hey yeah. And we starting this video with a quick question. What can you do to show your partner that he or she is loved and appreciated? It don't matter if you're in a long distance or you are actually living together.
Yeah, that's true. Especially for, like, that's a good question. Especially for, like, for the people that are in a long distance relationship
Oh
or
yeah.
thinking about it or, just don't even know what it's going to look like. It's good to know. It's very important to ask these kind of questions and to
Yeah.
understand because it's the distance is not easy.
It
Like
is
the distance
not
is
easy.
not easy,
It's not easy.
and it doesn't come with during the distance process. Obviously, the physical affection is kind of out of the mix until
Yes. Y'all
whenever
get
that looks like
together.
for everybody. So
Yeah.
that's a really good question. Good question, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, for us, it's 5 years of this long distance was not easy. We're not gonna act like it was easy, and that there's nothing easy about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Drop you guys questions. I mean, drop you guys answers or questions in the comments below,
Yeah. Yeah.
and let's engage
If you have a question, don't hesitate to drop in a comment or an answer to this question in a
down below.
comment.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Okay. Okay. So that being said, before I officially agreed to us giving dating a try, I let him know a lot of stuff that I was dealing with and going through. And I was going through a lot of stuff. I was on birth control pills, and I've been on birth control pills for so long. I've been on birth control pills since high school, since like very young, like since 2000 and like maybe, gosh, I can't really maybe 2016, 15, I don't know when I started exactly, but I was severely depressed. I was so depressed, and I feel like a lot of people, just in general, like, it doesn't, like, depression is not just you being locked in a dark room and eating ice cream all day. Like, that's not, like, there's different tiers of depression.
Yeah.
And I was maybe, pretty in denial about, like, I'm not depressed. What do you mean depressed? Like, I'm not depressed. I'm fine. I'm okay. Everything's all right.
That's
I
true.
got this. Like,
Yeah.
and it took me a lot of time to realize that, like, damn, I'm depressed. And the birth control pills, for me, my experience, speaking of my experience, was supporting my depression. It wasn't doing nothing for me. It was supporting my depression, and I was dealing with that, and I was ready to, like, make a change in my life, and I was ready. I'm like, I finally pinpoint. And it's not just the birth control. It wasn't just the birth control, but I realized that that was like the big weight, like, on my shoulder that was, like, supporting my depression, And I'm like, okay, I got to make a change. Again, we're talking about baggage, being mindful of, like, what you're taking into a relationship, and I realized that, like, okay, there's some things that I'm going to, and this is before the relationship, there's some things that I'm going to have to modify, So I was like, I'm willing to modify. I'm like, okay. I had a therapist at the time. I got myself in therapy, and I had a wonderful team of supporters that were helping me to come up with this decision, which was to come off of birth control pills cold turkey. So I came off birth control pills cold turkey. I didn't wean off of it or anything like that. I came off of it, and my emotions were just like, just a roller coaster, when I came off of it. Do you remember anything from that time?
I think I'm not falsely gonna say remembering, but I think it's something that people need to understand. Like, before getting into a relationship, it don't matter if you're in a long distance or what.
It doesn't matter.
It is always
Yeah.
important to tell your partner or to tell the person what you go through.
Yeah.
So the person can decide, like, if he's into this or she's
If
into this.
they're
or
willing
not.
to deal with it.
And
Exactly.
again, at that stage, being far away from each other, that I won't be there physically to support you, and you still make that decision.
Right.
That's huge. A
Right.
lot of people will not even do that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, you were so bold enough at that time, and I feel like that's what made everything strong. And again, I was battling with my own stuff.
Mhm.
I was battling with my own stuff, and we just going from a place where we don't know that childhood traumas are real.
Oh my gosh.
Going
Yeah.
from a
That's
place
like
where-
a myth. Like
Yeah,
people, especially. I don't want. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
we-
say too much on that, but
it is.
like,
That's where I come from. I come from a place where nobody will tell you that they're suffering. Nobody will tell you that
Yeah.
they're depressed. Nobody will tell you that they have trauma.
because everybody's so in denial that like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah,
no,
I'm fine.
No, I'm good. I'm not depression. What? Anxiety. What is that?
Exactly.
Like I don't got any of that. Just
Yeah.
lying to yourself. Just literally lying to
Exactly.
yourself, and you're like just
And,
suffering every day and just dealing with that shit.
Because I was ready to grow. I was ready to learn. I was ready to listen, because those
Yeah.
are the things. Those are the little things. I was ready to listen. I was ready to grow. I was ready to learn. And that moment was the high time for me. When you told me that, okay, you will give it a try, let's go into this, I felt a little bit excited that, okay, I found somebody. Now the work start.
Now the work
now we
starts.
have to
Yeah,
start working.
absolutely. And like things don't start. Nothing starts until it starts. Like
Yeah.
nothing starts until it's official. But like you said, like there's a lot of unlearning that we both had to do. But yeah, like more of the story. Like I think it's just very like everybody just got to be mindful of like
Yeah.
what you're going into, being intentional about what you're going into the relationship with. Everybody has
Exactly.
problems. We're not going
Yeah.
to sit here and act like there's one perfect person.
Exactly.
That's,
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
But just being open, I feel like that like just being open, and that's like a major key. Being open and honest and intentional
Honesty. Yeah.
is like a major key in relationship, whether it's a marriage relationship,
yeah.
any relationship.
Any
like there's just
relationship.
as many relationships
Yeah.
as there are people on this planet. That's why everybody doesn't seem to understand everybody's relationship. So
Yeah.
but
So if there's something that, when you into this type of a journey, we had to learn not to listen to people, what people have to say.
yeah, I mean,
Because-
sure, and everybody don't have bad intentions for you.
Yeah.
Everybody don't have not everybody, wants bad for you. But then again, you just don't know who wants what.
Yeah,
you don't know who do. So it's
You
like,
don't
okay, I'd
know.
rather protect myself and go through what I'm going through. One thing's for sure, that's all life is about, is learning lessons.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed? Like, that's all life is about, is learning lessons. So one thing's for sure, we all gonna learn these lessons. And some people
yeah.
don't always learn them.
Yeah. Some people.
But
don't.
we just gonna keep getting back in these situations to be back in the same lesson,
Yeah.
and then act like it's brand new. It's the same lesson that I've been going through
Yeah.
for like the past 10 years,
Yeah.
and
so
it feels
at that-
new every single time.
So at that time, when we started officially, that's when I started facing my highest challenges in life.
And we're not going to talk about the highest challenges in life yet.
Yes.
You guys stay tuned for more on the next video. Thank you
next
guys for
video.
watching. Thank you guys for supporting. We really do appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
And we're sending everyone positive energy.
Yeah.
And just comment. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe always. And feel free to ask us questions. Feel free to answer questions. Feel free to
Yeah.
engage with us. And
Yeah.
we are here. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for watching. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.